Have you ever wondered which compact pistol is truly the best for concealed carry? With so many options on the market, it can be overwhelming to figure out which one suits your needs, your lifestyle, and most importantly, your safety. Well, today, we're cutting through the noise. Whether you're new to concealed carry or you've been carrying for years, I'm going to walk you through the top 10 compact pistols that every responsible gun owner should consider. Let me tell you a quick story. A few years ago, a friend of mine was looking for his first concealed carry pistol. He walked into the store, saw dozens of options, and had no idea where to start. He ended up choosing a pistol purely based on brand reputation, only to realize later that it didn't fit his hand well. It was hard to conceal under his clothes, and the recoil made it tough for him to control. That's a mistake I don't want you to make. Choosing the right pistol isn't just about picking a well-known brand. It's about finding what works for you, your hand size, your level of experience, your carry method, and even your daily routine. So, in this video, we're going to break down the top 10 compact pistols designed for concealed carry. What makes each one unique, focusing on reliability, ease of use, and concealability. And most importantly, which one is right for you. We're not just listing specs. We're going beyond the numbers to talk about real-world performance, what it feels like to shoot these pistols, and whether they live up to their reputation. But before we dive into the list, let's talk about what actually makes a great concealed carry pistol. Because it's not just about size, it's about comfort, reliability, and practicality. Ask yourself, is it small enough to conceal but big enough to handle comfortably? Does it have a manageable recoil that won't throw off your accuracy? Can you quickly draw and fire under stress? And most importantly, is it reliable enough to trust with your life? These are the key factors we'll be considering for each pistol on this list. Now that we've set the stage, let's get into it. In the next section, we'll cover the most critical factors to consider when choosing a concealed carry pistol so you don't waste money on something that doesn't work for you. Let's get started. When it comes to choosing the right concealed carry pistol, there are a few key factors that can make or break your experience. It's not just about size or brand recognition, it's about finding a firearm that fits your needs, feels natural in your hands, and performs reliably in high-pressure situations. One of the first things to consider is size. A compact pistol should strike the perfect balance between concealability and usability. Too small, and you might struggle with grip control and accuracy. Too large, and carrying it every day becomes uncomfortable and impractical. The goal is to find something that fits comfortably in your hand while still being easy to conceal under different types of clothing. Weight is another major factor. A lighter gun might seem like the obvious choice for carrying all day, but going too light can actually make recoil harder to manage. On the other hand, a slightly heavier pistol can absorb more of the kick, making follow-up shots quicker and more accurate. It's all about finding that sweet spot, light enough to carry effortlessly, but heavy enough to shoot comfortably. Next, let's talk about trigger pull. A smooth, predictable trigger is essential for accuracy. Some pistols have a long, heavy trigger pull, which can be a safety feature to prevent accidental discharge. Others have a lighter, crisper pull that allows for faster, more precise shooting. This is one of those things you really have to test for yourself, because a trigger that feels perfect to one person might feel awkward to another. Another critical element is capacity. Some compact pistols are designed for maximum concealability, sacrificing magazine capacity in the process. Others manage to squeeze in more rounds without adding too much bulk. The question is, how many rounds do you feel comfortable carrying? Some people prefer a slim, single-stack magazine for easier concealment, while others are willing to carry a slightly thicker gun to have extra rounds on hand. And of course, reliability is non-negotiable. A concealed carry gun isn't just something you take to the range for fun, it's a tool you might have to depend on in a life-threatening situation. That means it needs to function flawlessly every single time you pull the trigger. Look for models with a solid reputation for reliability, and if possible, test fire them before making a decision. The last thing you want is a gun that jams when you need it most. Now that we've covered the key factors to look for in a concealed carry pistol, it's time to get into the real reason you're here: the top 10 compact pistols that stand out from the rest. In the next section, we'll start breaking down the best options on the market, looking at what makes each one unique and why they deserve a spot on this list. Now that we've covered the essential factors in choosing a concealed carry pistol, let's dive into the first few contenders on our list. These pistols have been selected based on their balance of size, weight, reliability, and ease of use. Each of them has earned a strong reputation among gun owners, making them some of the best choices for everyday carry. Let's start with the Glock 43X. Glock has been a trusted name in the firearms world for decades, and the 43X is one of their most popular compact models. It's an upgraded version of the original Glock 43, featuring a slightly longer grip and a higher capacity 10-round magazine. That extra grip length makes a huge difference in control, allowing for a more comfortable and stable hold. Despite its compact size, the 43X maintains Glock's signature reliability, feeding, firing, and ejecting rounds without fail, even after thousands of rounds. If you're looking for a simple, no-nonsense carry gun that just works, the Glock 43X is hard to beat. Next up, we have the Sig Sauer P365. This pistol changed the game when it was released, offering a high-capacity micro-compact design that set a new standard for concealed carry guns. The P365 holds an impressive 101 rounds in its standard magazine, with extended options available for those who want even more firepower. It's small enough to disappear under a t-shirt, yet large enough to shoot comfortably and accurately. The trigger is crisp, the sights are easy to pick up, and the overall ergonomics make it a natural fit for most shooters. If you want a high-capacity pistol in a truly compact package, the SIG P365 is a top-tier choice. Another strong contender is the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield Plus. Building on the success of the original Shield series, the Shield Plus improves on everything that made its predecessors great. It features an upgraded trigger, a higher capacity 101 or 131 magazine, and excellent texturing for a secure grip. It's slim, lightweight, and easy to carry, but what really sets it apart is its shootability. The recoil is manageable, the sights are well designed, and the overall design feels intuitive. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned shooter, the Shield Plus is a solid option for everyday carry. At this point, we've covered 3 excellent choices, but we're just getting started. In the next section, we'll continue breaking down the best compact pistols for concealed carry, highlighting their strengths, weaknesses, and why they might be the right fit for you. Moving on, let's take a look at 3 more outstanding compact pistols that are widely regarded as some of the best options for concealed carry. Each of these firearms offers a unique balance of size, capacity, and performance, making them excellent choices for everyday carry. First up, we have the Springfield Armory Hellcat. When the Hellcat was introduced, it quickly became one of the most talked about micro-compacts on the market, and for good reason. It boasts an impressive 111 capacity in a remarkably small frame, with an extended 13-round magazine available for those who want extra rounds without significantly increasing the size of the grip. One of its standout features is the adaptive grip texture, which provides excellent traction without feeling overly aggressive. It also comes with high-visibility tritium night sights, making target acquisition quick and easy in any lighting condition. If you want a high-capacity pistol with solid ergonomics and reliability, the Hellcat is definitely worth considering. Next, let's talk about the Walther PDP Compact. Walther has a reputation for producing some of the most comfortable and best-shooting handguns in the industry, and the PDP Compact is no exception. It features an exceptional trigger, widely considered one of the best in its class, offering a crisp break and a short, tactile reset. The ergonomics are another major selling point. Walther's grip design provides a natural, secure hold, making the gun feel like an extension of your hand. The PDP Compact is also optic ready, meaning you can easily mount a red dot for even faster target acquisition. While it's slightly larger than some of the other pistols on this list, its superior shootability makes it a great choice for those who prioritize comfort and performance. Another fantastic option is the Ruger MAX-9. Ruger has always been known for producing reliable and affordable firearms, and the MAX-9 is a prime example. It fits right into the micro-compact category with a 101 or 121 capacity while maintaining a slim, easy-to-conceal profile. One of its biggest advantages is that it comes optic-ready right out of the box, giving you the flexibility to mount a red dot without any additional modifications. It also features a manual safety option, which is a plus for those who prefer an extra layer of security. For those looking for an affordable yet feature-packed concealed carry pistol, the Ruger MAX-9 is a strong contender. We've now covered 6 top-tier compact pistols, but there are still more to go. In the next section, we'll explore the final 4 pistols that round out our list, each offering something unique for different types of concealed carriers. Stay tuned. As we continue our list of the top compact pistols for concealed carry, let's take a look at the final 4 contenders. Each of these firearms has earned its place based on reliability, ease of carry, and overall performance, making them excellent options for anyone looking for a dependable everyday carry gun. Starting with the Taurus GX4, this is one of the most budget-friendly options on the list. But don't let the price fool you, it offers impressive performance for the cost. The GX4 is a micro-compact 9mm pistol with a 111 capacity, and it's built with a rugged polymer frame and a surprisingly crisp trigger. Unlike many budget guns, it feels solid in the hand and has a well-designed grip that provides excellent control. The lack of an external safety keeps the design simple and efficient, making it an excellent choice for those who prefer a no-frills carry gun. If you're looking for an affordable concealed carry option that doesn't compromise on reliability, the GX4 is worth considering. Next up, we have the Kimber R7 Mako, a newer entry into the concealed carry market that has quickly gained a following. Unlike most of the pistols we've covered, the R7 Mako features a fully enclosed slide design, which reduces dust and debris buildup, helping to improve long-term reliability. It comes optic-ready, with an excellent factory-installed set of tritium night sights for quick target acquisition in low-light conditions. The 121 capacity gives you plenty of firepower in a compact package, and the overall ergonomics make it comfortable to shoot despite its small size. Kimber is known for its high-end 1911s, and with the R7 Mako, they brought that same quality to the concealed carry world. Another strong option is the Canik Meat MC9, a pistol that stands out for its incredible trigger and shootability. Canik has built a reputation for producing high-performance firearms at an affordable price, and the Meat MC9 is no exception. The trigger is arguably one of the best in its class, with a short, crisp brig and an ultra-fast reset. It comes with multiple backstrap options, allowing shooters to customize the grip for a more comfortable and secure hold. Plus, it features a 151 capacity with extended magazines available, giving it a serious advantage over some of its competitors. If you're looking for a compact pistol with outstanding accuracy and a great trigger, the Meat MC9 is definitely worth a closer look. Finally, we have the Beretta APXA-1 Carry, a sleek and reliable compact pistol from one of the most well-respected firearm manufacturers in the world. The APXA-1 Carry is designed with a focus on concealability, featuring a slim, single-stack design that makes it easy to carry all day. The modular grip system allows for some customization, and the flat-faced trigger provides a smooth, consistent pull. One of its standout features is its low-bore axis, which helps reduce recoil and improves follow-up shot accuracy. While it has a smaller 81 capacity compared to some of the other pistols on this list, it makes up for it with its ultra-slim profile, making it a great choice for deep concealment. Now that we've covered all 10 of the best compact pistols for concealed carry, it's time to wrap things up. In the next section, We'll go over the key takeaways from this list and help you decide which pistol might be the right fit for your needs. After going through 10 of the best compact pistols for concealed carry, you might be wondering which one is the best choice for you. The truth is, there's no single best pistol that fits everyone's needs. The right gun depends on your personal preferences, lifestyle, and what you value most in a concealed carry firearm. If capacity is your top priority, pistols like the Sig Sauer P365, Springfield Armory Hellcat, and Canik Meade MC9 offer some of the highest magazine capacities in the micro-compact category. These options give you more rounds without significantly increasing size, making them excellent choices for those who want the best balance between firepower and concealability. For those who prioritize ergonomics and shootability, the Walther PDP Compact and the Kimber R7 Mako are standout choices. The PDP Compact has one of the best triggers on the market and an incredibly comfortable grip, making it a great option for those who want a pistol that's easy to control and fun to shoot. Meanwhile, the R7 Mako's enclosed slide design and factory night sights make it a great pick for those looking for something unique with top-tier performance. If you're on a budget but don't want to sacrifice reliability, the Ruger MAX-9 and Taurus GX4 are two of the best value options available. These guns offer great features at a lower price point, proving that you don't need to spend a fortune to get a reliable concealed carry pistol. The Taurus GX4, in particular, has surprised many shooters with its impressive build quality despite being one of the most affordable options on this list. For those who prefer a slim and lightweight carry gun, the Beretta APX-A1 Carry is an excellent choice. Its single-stack design makes it one of the easiest pistols to conceal, perfect for those who want a low-profile firearm that won't print under clothing. While it has a smaller capacity compared to some of the other pistols we've covered, its compact size makes it a great option for deep concealment or backup carry. At the end of the day, the best pistol for you is the one that fits your hand well, shoots reliably, and meets your needs for everyday carry. The most important thing is to train regularly with your chosen firearm. No matter how good your pistol is, it won't be effective if you're not comfortable and proficient with it. So, which of these compact pistols caught your attention the most? Do you already carry one of them, or are you considering switching to a new model? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe for more content on firearms, gear reviews, and concealed carry tips. Stay safe, stay prepared, and as always train hard. While we've covered the top compact pistols for concealed carry and discussed which ones might suit different needs, there's one final thing that's just as important as choosing the right gun: how you carry it and how well you train with it. Owning a great pistol is only part of the equation. If you don't practice drawing, shooting, and handling it under real-world conditions, it won't matter how good your firearm is when you need it most. First, let's talk about holster selection. A good holster is just as critical as the gun itself. It should provide proper retention, trigger protection, and comfort for all-day carry. Some of the best options include inside the waistband IWB holsters for deep concealment, outside the waistband OWB holsters for easier access, and appendix carry holsters for quick draws from the front. Whichever method you choose, make sure your holster allows for a smooth, consistent draw while keeping the trigger fully covered to prevent accidental discharge. Next, let's discuss concealment and clothing. No matter how compact your pistol is, the wrong clothing can cause it to print, revealing its outline through your shirt. Choosing the right attire, such as slightly looser fitting shirts, jackets, or layering strategically, can help keep your firearm hidden. Many concealed carriers also prefer gun belts that support the added weight of a pistol without sagging, ensuring a stable and comfortable carry position. But even more important than gear is training and mindset. Carrying a firearm means taking on the responsibility of being prepared. That means regular dry fire practice, range time, and running realistic drills, such as drawing from concealment and engaging a target under stress. Remember, Real-world scenarios aren't like a shooting range. Your hands may be shaking, your heart racing, and you'll need to react fast. The more you train under different conditions, low light, movement drills, or even with a shot timer, the more prepared you'll be if you ever need to defend yourself. Also, situational awareness is a skill every concealed carrier should develop. Your firearm is a last resort, not the first line of defense. Avoiding dangerous situations whenever possible is always the best strategy. Be mindful of your surroundings, trust your instincts, and stay alert in public spaces. The best gunfight is the one you never have to be in. At the end of the day, concealed carry isn't just about the gun, it's about confidence, responsibility, and preparation. Whether you choose a SIG P365, a Hellcat, or a Beretta APX A1 carry, what matters most is that you are comfortable, proficient, and prepared to use it if the situation ever arises. So, what's your go-to concealed carry pistol? Do you have a preferred carry setup or a training routine that works for you? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if you found this series helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on future content about firearms, self-defense, and everyday carry. At this point, you have all the key information you need to choose the best compact pistol for concealed carry, along with practical tips on how to carry it effectively and train for real-world scenarios. But before we wrap things up, let's talk about something that's just as important as picking the right firearm: legal considerations and the responsibility of carrying a concealed weapon. Carrying a firearm for self-defense comes with serious legal and ethical responsibilities. The laws regarding concealed carry vary widely depending on where you live. Some states require permits, while others have constitutional carry, allowing you to carry without a permit. Some jurisdictions have strict duty to inform laws, meaning you must notify law enforcement immediately if you're carrying during a traffic stop. Knowing and following the law is non-negotiable. Failing to do so could land you in serious legal trouble, even if you were acting in self-defense. Beyond legality, it's also critical to understand when you can and cannot use deadly force. Just because you carry a firearm doesn't mean you should use it in every confrontation. In most cases, you are legally justified in using your gun only when you reasonably believe your life or someone else's life is in imminent danger. Brandishing a firearm in a non-lethal situation can result in criminal charges, even if your intent was simply to de-escalate. That's why taking a self-defense legal course or consulting an attorney who specializes in gun laws is highly recommended. Another important factor is what happens after a self-defense incident. If you ever have to use your firearm to protect yourself, the aftermath can be just as stressful as the incident itself. Law enforcement will treat the situation as a crime scene, and you may be detained or questioned extensively. Having a concealed carry insurance policy can provide legal protection, covering attorney fees and other expenses in the event of a self-defense shooting. Organizations like USCCA, CCW Safe, and Second Call Defense offer plans that can help protect you legally and financially. Aside from the legal aspects, there's also a moral responsibility when carrying a firearm. You're not just protecting yourself, you're representing the entire concealed carry community. Reckless behavior, unsafe gun handling, or unnecessary escalation can make gun owners look bad and contribute to calls for stricter gun laws. That's why it's crucial to always carry responsibly, train regularly, and stay informed about changes in firearm legislation. At the end of the day, concealed carry is about much more than just having a gun. It's about awareness, preparedness, and responsibility. The more knowledge, training, and discipline you have, the better prepared you'll be to protect yourself and your loved ones if the need ever arises. So, what are your thoughts on the legal and ethical responsibilities of concealed carry? Do you think more gun owners should seek out legal training? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this series, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on firearms, self-defense, and concealed carry tips. It's been a long journey through the world of concealed carry, and by now, you should have a clear understanding of the best compact pistols. the importance of holsters and training, real-world carry considerations, and legal responsibilities. But before we wrap up completely, let's address a few common myths and misconceptions about carrying a concealed firearm, because misinformation can be just as dangerous as a lack of training. One of the biggest myths is that smaller guns are always better for concealed carry. While compact pistols are easier to conceal, they often have more recoil, smaller magazine capacities, and less comfortable grips. Many new gun owners make the mistake of choosing the smallest gun possible, only to realize later that it's uncomfortable to shoot and difficult to control. A compact pistol should be small enough to conceal, but big enough to shoot comfortably and effectively. That's why many experienced concealed carriers prefer micro-compact models with good ergonomics and recoil control, like the SIG P365, Glock 43X, or Springfield Hellcat. Another common misconception is that caliber is everything. Some believe that anything smaller than a .45 ACP isn't effective for self-defense, while others argue that high-capacity 9mm pistols are the only way to go. The truth is, shot placement matters far more than caliber. A well-placed shot with a 9mm is far more effective than a missed shot with a .45. Choosing a caliber should be based on what you can control, shoot accurately, and train with consistently. Some people also think that carrying with an empty chamber is safer. This is a common fear among new concealed carriers who worry about accidental discharges. However, in a real-life self-defense scenario, you may not have the time or ability to rack the slide before using your firearm. A properly holstered firearm with a round in the chamber is ready when you need it, without unnecessary delays. If you're not comfortable carrying with a round chambered, it's a sign that you need more training and confidence in your firearm handling skills. A huge myth that movies and TV shows perpetuate is that you'll have plenty of time to react in a dangerous situation. In reality, self-defense incidents happen in seconds, not minutes. You won't have time to overthink, plan, or prepare. It'll come down to instinct, training, and muscle memory. That's why carrying a firearm isn't just about owning a gun, it's about being prepared mentally, physically, and legally. And finally, let's talk about the idea that carrying a gun automatically makes you safer. Simply owning and carrying a firearm doesn't make you invincible. A gun is a tool, not a magic shield. What actually makes you safer is training, situational awareness, de-escalation skills, and knowing when to act and when to avoid confrontation. Your firearm is the absolute last resort in a life-or-death situation, and responsible concealed carriers understand that using it means accepting the legal, moral, and emotional consequences that come with it. So now that we've debunked some of the biggest myths about concealed carry, what's a misconception you've heard that you think more people should know about? Let me know in the comments. And if you've enjoyed this series, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content on self-defense, firearms, and everyday carry. Over the past 9 parts, we've covered everything from choosing the best compact pistols for concealed carry to holster selection, training, legal responsibilities, and even debunking myths. But before we officially wrap things up, let's take a moment to talk about the mindset of a responsible concealed carrier. Owning and carrying a firearm isn't just about having the right gear, it's about having the right mindset. A concealed carry permit doesn't make you a law enforcement officer, and carrying a firearm doesn't mean you should go looking for trouble. In fact, one of the most important lessons every gun owner must learn is that the best way to survive a violent encounter is to avoid it altogether. Situational awareness is your first and best line of defense. The more aware you are of your surroundings, the less likely you are to be caught off guard. Most criminals look for easy targets, distracted individuals who aren't paying attention to what's happening around them. Simply walking with confidence, making eye contact, and staying alert can deter many potential threats before they even happen. Another key part of the concealed carry mindset is emotional control. In a tense situation, emotions like fear, anger, or panic can lead to bad decisions. If you're carrying a firearm, you must train yourself to stay calm, think clearly, and only use force when absolutely necessary. The moment you draw your firearm, your life changes forever, so every decision leading up to that moment must be made with careful judgment and discipline. De-escalation skills are just as important as firearm skills. A responsible gun owner knows that a fight avoided is a fight won. If you can remove yourself from a dangerous situation without using force, that's always the better option. Self-defense isn't about proving a point, winning an argument, or teaching someone a lesson. It's about protecting yourself and your loved ones from immediate danger. It's also important to remember that owning a gun doesn't make you invincible. Carrying a firearm should make you more responsible, not more reckless. If you start feeling overconfident, taking unnecessary risks, or putting yourself in dangerous situations because you have a gun, you're doing it wrong. A responsible concealed carrier understands that avoiding trouble is always the best strategy. And finally, concealed carry is a lifelong commitment. Training doesn't stop after you get your permit. The most prepared gun owners practice regularly, train in different environments, and continuously educate themselves on firearm laws and self-defense tactics. The more you train, the more prepared you'll be to handle a real-world threat if the worst ever happens. So, as we close this series, let me ask you, what does responsible concealed carry mean to you? What's the most important lesson you've learned about carrying a firearm? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this series helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on future content. We'll continue bringing you the best tips, training advice, and discussions about self-defense, concealed carry, and responsible gun ownership. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay alert, and as always, carry responsibly.